Is it just me? Someone's here. Hey, we're live after party, I suppose. And you caught me slipping because whoa, I almost dropped it. I'm still working on a Sheets burrito. Hmm, I should put it down. This is kind of rude. It'll wait for me in the truck. So, welcome. Who do we got? Me? We're out here in the middle of nowhere, PA. With lots of bugs because I'm getting eaten alive. But I thought I'd hang out after the video if y'all wanted to talk about MycoFest 2024. We can discuss what went down, what we loved about it. Maybe you didn't go to MycoFest. You want to ask, what is it? What is it about? So I'm just hanging out outside in the wilderness, outside the truck. I call this place a liminal space because it still has a light. We're right on the boundary between nature and man, developed property. Welcome. Is my chat going? If you want to say hello or whatever. But I'm welcoming conversation regarding the video about MycoFest. If you were there, who are you? Hello, I probably saw you there. If you didn't go to MycoFest and you want to talk about it, you can ask any question. Ask away. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, PA, getting eaten alive by these bugs. So I might not stay too long, but if we gotta talk, we gotta talk. You know I can, so. When it says there's one person, is that me? That's my first question. Am I the one person? I feel like I am. We got what, a couple people here. Hello guys, good evening. Happy Monday. As I scratch my body getting eaten alive out here. So what did you guys think of MycoFest? Am I the only lunatic that thinks it's a drug? They put something in the air. They must. Are you guys just coming here to check me out? You ain't even talking. Come on. I welcome conversation. This is supposed to be where we chat live. Don't be shy. I'm subliminally advertising here, I suppose. I do have to say, though, the folks at level that was at MycoFest, good people. I thank them for their help, and I told them I'd shout them out, so that was my shout-out attempt, I suppose. Oh, we got a comment. Man, you're supposed to be sleeping. I didn't think you'd be on here. Thank you. Welcome. I gotta shove my face way into this phone to read because I'm half blind. So if I'm doing this, I'm just reading. What's going on? I just woke up. All right. Well, I hope you got a little bit of rest, and we don't have to stay long. Shoot, you can leave. I'm glad you jumped on for a moment, but I don't expect that because he was hanging out with me at MycoFest, and we were pulling some late night shenanigans. I felt like we were in a movie or something. Hey, I welcome. There's a few people, whoever they are. They don't show names or anything on here, so unless you come on board, I just assume you're lurking. Mr. Chubby Hubby, howdy there, man. So I am so blind. I wish they could make a zoom option on the chat. Do I need to get like an actual a magnifying glass in front of my phone? Howdy there. Good to see you and hope you had fun. You bet I did. It's fun. It's fun to help people. And this was a year that I didn't do a lot of I don't think I went to an actual class or workshop, like formally attend, like was there one on a schedule I was trying to go to. I might have walked by one, stopped and paused for a few moments, observed, took in stuff, and moved on. But other than that, I don't think I went to any class. I attended the music and forays, of course, being a part of that role. Um, but no classes, which was kind of weird because other years I think to myself, I don't want to miss this one or miss that one. And this year, it's not that I didn't want to go to a class per se, but I just got preoccupied with being involved with either hanging out with people talking, um, a lot of opportunities to serve, including just emergency situations or things that were pressing, people getting stuck. That's fun to me. It's just the involvement with community, I suppose, as we call it. Man, I better keep up with the chat. I'm slowing us down here. I sure did enjoy our shenanigans. Yes, sir. Howdy, Shroom Day. Good to see you. Man, we got the crew. Although I don't even know if I've met you, Mr. Chubby Hubby, live yet. Or if we did, it may have been at one of Fungi Flow's events. All right, where am I at here? I'm just firing up my computer. I'm on my phone now. There we go. Sorry, I'm speaking on behalf of the chat out loud because it's just helping me read. Maybe I should be quiet and just read it. Yeah, I had a freaking blast too. And it's, like I said, there's different, I've said this in the past, different years come at me differently. I don't know how else to say it. I guess I get different things out of different Michael Fests. And it's not an intention, I don't think. It's almost like you show up, you get what you get. And then the next thing you know, what you got was more than you expected. And it turns out to be like what you needed. I mean, this is just obviously I put meaning into experiences. We all do, right? So, and Michael Fest turns out to be very meaningful. Very positively meaningful, too. Meaningfully positive, too. I'm just being goofy now. All right, where are we? Mr. Jeff, Mr. Chubby Hubby, our friends, and had met in the coin community. Okay. We have yet to meet in real life. Got you. You two met at Fungi Flow's stream during his practices in 50-hour rap. Okay. And I guess Shroom Day was at a previous Michael Fest and we just didn't cross paths the year before. Same venue. Did you get any sleep yet? Me? No. But as soon as we're done, we're calling it a night. That's about it. I'm in, my truck situation. For full disclosure for the audience at large, my battery died over the weekend at Michael Fest. But Shroom Day saved the day repeated times, kept this beast going. I don't know how many times he had told me, do not turn the key off. And I turned the key off a couple times intentionally, like when it was about to overheat. I'm thinking I probably should turn this off. But there was a few times I just slipped up. Whoops. And once it turned off, battery's dying. As long as it was driving, it was alive. All right, where are we at here? I don't even know what we were talking about. What? They're blocking a message for review. I want to see this. What? Yeah, a little bit. At work I was. And that's just because of how I cycle C4s through the day. It's very random in my life. Like if I work at my one job in the morning, I've had 2 C4s by 1 or 2 p.m. And I don't start the morning with it. I wake up naturally for about an hour before I have any caffeine. But I do get a lot of caffeine in the first half of the day when I'm working, I think. But I had a caffeine early on the road, earlier than I normally do. And I didn't get my second can because I was at work and I didn't even take a lunch break or anything, so it was out in the truck. So I had 1 can to get me through the day, and I started that C4 so early that I started feeling like this crash around noon. And I also don't eat breakfast, so I know my body was going into like some kind of a stress mode. Hey, if you go back, I know I feel like I'm doing some cheap plug. It's not even for you guys. I already told you guys. You probably already saw it. But for anybody who jumps on this live, this is my segue into a previous video I did on cordyceps. Check out my Fungi Facts playlist, and I have a video talking about, this is the first video that has the William Padilla Brown posing with a cordyceps in his palm, like at the camera, blocking half his face. It's still on my truck, but we can't see it because it's dark. Go back and watch the video I just did on amping up cordyceps. And I have another cordyceps video coming up in the near future, one of these mushroom chemistry videos, where we're going to go into cordyceps, and I don't know if I should tell you what it is. I got to have some kind of teaser. I can say this. There's fairly current research that cordyceps has a positive role in combating or suppressing a virus. I'm not going to go any further. All right, where are we at here? Wrap yourself up in a nice fuzzy blanket and stay in bed. I'll have to go back and watch your last upload. No sweat, brother. You need to rest too. You were on the road way longer than I did. At least when I went to work today, I was in an AC building, chilling, sitting at a desk. It was not difficult other than just trying to stay awake after lunch. But I got my second can of C4 later in the day, and I'm still fairly good. So I think as soon as I'm done talking, though, and I sit down for a few minutes, I'll probably pass out and see you guys next time. Where are we at? Hey, who's dropped the mic? I missed a comment here. I got to go back. I think I missed a few. So I'm going out of order now. Save my butt as well. When I didn't have time for a coffee, he hooked me up with a C4. C4 does not pay me. They don't pay me anything. I was going to say they don't pay me enough. Yeah, zero's not enough. But you know what's going to happen? Our channel's going to blow up and turn into this weird-ass, like, unusual growth for a niche market. We're going to be a big mushroom channel. I can dream. But if it does get big, C4 is going to notice every time I plug them. And maybe I'll become C4's first mushroom hunter sponsored, or first sponsored mushroom hunter. Mushroom hunter sponsored by C4. That sounds like some stupid joke, but I'd do it. Not much shroom day. Trying to get out of bed. So cold. Oh, you were talking to drop the mic. Talking about wrapping up in a blanket. I thought you were talking to me. I skipped some. The thing kept rolling and I was behind. Sorry. All right. I hope I'm catching up. Alistair Scott. Do I know an Alistair Scott? What in the Night Stalker is going on here? So, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, PA, in a liminal space between nature and where man has established some kind of like property or boundary, right? There's a light here, so I'm taking advantage of being next to the woods, we'll say. That's my goofy way of saying it. And I'm just live chatting, talking about MycoFest, and then I get on these rabbit trails, I suppose. But we originally started talking about MycoFest 2024. I just left there, and this was supposed to be a discussion about the video that just uploaded on my channel as a premiere at 9. Every Monday at 9, shameless plug, I'll upload a new mushroom video partaking to something on the side of my truck. generally it seems to be trending on chemistry at this point. So I thought I'd run with that theme and twist it into making MycoFest the drug, the chemical that I was going to talk about. So it's tongue in cheek. But if you go back and watch it, I discuss like with truth actually what MycoFest is to me, I suppose. And I just describe it in a goofy way. So there you are. Appreciate you for jumping on, even though I don't even know exactly who you are. That's even cooler. That means I got a new person on my channel. So if y'all want to go back and check some of my older videos out, that's pretty badass. If I was a mushroom, I'd be a fun gal. Oh, you're a gal. I'm sorry. I was assuming it was a guy. I can't even see good. I thought the name is Alistair, and I'm thinking that's a man's name. I don't even care. That matters nothing to me. Other than me not trying to say your name wrong. Fun guy. Fun gal. Fungal. That's fungal, right? I think that's an L. I have like some bad eyesight, and these are readers. These are not even prescription. And I'm blind as a bat, so very squinty eyes. I can't even see, so welcome though. Were you at MycoFest? That's what I should be asking. It's an I, not an L. Oh, okay. It's still fungi then, right? It's pronounced fungi. Oh, that's why you said fungi the other spelling. Yeah, I'm like 2.5 steps behind you here. All right, let me turn around. Speaking of fungi, now I'm just segueing into these folks. Did I even mention in reverse levelmushrooms.com? I know you guys, if you watch the video, I'm just repeating myself. But this MycoFest was very meaningful to me. And I felt like I'm compelled to take the people who bless me. Let me show you off. I mean, I don't have much to offer, but I can show you off if that's a thing. So it doesn't take much of my effort, so it's not even a thing for me, right? Yeah, we can't even see this side. It's complete darkness. I just walked around my truck just trying to see what would happen. I knew it would be like a silhouette of my truck. Does anybody want to say they went to MycoFest besides Shroom Day? I know you did. Anybody else say, I just want to know your experience. What was your highlight? What was the part of MycoFest that kicked Ascomycete the most? The thing that you're like, you know what, that's what I'm going to remember. I'd love to hear. It's not an I, it's an L. Wait, do I got it backwards again? I am confused. You guys are messing with me, right? All right, he's doing a fine job for being so sleepy. We got to figure out the StreamYard. Yeah. Oh, right now? We do need to figure... Wait, what happened? Oh, I must have disconnected because it just reconnected me. So if I